Why Switzerland was never invaded in WWII, the system that saved it. In the heart of a continent engulfed by the most destructive war in human history, one small country remained untouched. Surrounded by Axis powers and Allied bombing runs, Switzerland stayed neutral and uninvaded throughout World War II. But how? Was it just a stroke of luck or a strategic masterpiece? This isn't simply about mountains and flags, it's about a sophisticated system that protected a nation. You see Switzerland on a map, tucked away in the Alps. You might think it was too small, too mountainous, or just not interesting enough to bother with during WWII. But that's only part of the picture. Why would a regime obsessed with conquest leave this little country completely alone? Here's the thing, Switzerland was not just neutral, it was armed neutral. It meant they were ready to defend themselves fiercely against anyone. This wasn't a friendly suggestion, it was a clear warning. Imagine your neighbor's garden. They have a nice fence, right? But Switzerland had a fence made of razor wire, landmines, and a really angry dog with a shotgun. That's the feeling they wanted to project. So how did they do it? It starts with the Swiss citizen militia. Every able-bodied man was a soldier. He kept his uniform and his rifle at home. Your local baker, the person who fixes your watch, even your accountant, they were all ready to fight. And they trained often. This wasn't a small standing army. It was hundreds of thousands of people. They could mobilize almost overnight. If anyone invaded, they wouldn't face a few professional soldiers. They'd face the entire male population fighting for their homes. That's a powerful deterrent, isn't it? But here's the clever part. The mountains themselves became a weapon. Switzerland built what they called the National Redoubt. Think of it like a giant hidden fortress. Deep inside the Alps, they hollowed out entire mountains. They created miles of tunnels, secret bunkers, and hidden airfields. Their plan was simple. If invaded, the army would retreat into these impregnable mountain fortresses. They would destroy every bridge, every tunnel, every road behind them. Germany could conquer the flat plains, sure, but they would only control empty land. Imagine invading a house, only to find the family has retreated into a panic room you can never open. And they're ready to fight you from there, forever. It would have been a bloody, unwinnable nightmare. Why would Hitler waste millions of soldiers and precious time on that? But there's another crucial piece to this puzzle. Switzerland wasn't just a military threat, it was also incredibly useful. It served as a vital neutral hub. German gold, often looted, flowed through Swiss banks. Critical trade routes between Germany and Italy ran right through Swiss tunnels. Switzerland's precision manufacturing was important for German war efforts too. Invading Switzerland would mean destroying these valuable assets. It would cut off crucial financial and logistical channels that Germany actually needed. It was more beneficial for Germany to keep Switzerland neutral and useful than to conquer it and destroy its utility. So the common misunderstanding is that Switzerland was just lucky or too small to care about. But the reality is, Switzerland made itself too costly to invade. It was a combination of a highly prepared, motivated citizen army, an unyielding mountain fortress, and a calculated economic usefulness. This wasn't passive neutrality. It was a sophisticated, armed, and strategically pragmatic system. Hitler looked at the equation. A brutal, unwinnable mountain war, massive casualties, and the destruction of a vital economic partner. The costs massively outweighed any benefit, and that's why Switzerland was never invaded in World War II. So what other surprising Swiss systems do you think shaped the country we know today?